Fundora.
Jaron, Boots Ennis' father and head trainer, Bozy Ennis, has issued an aggressive call-out to unified champion Sebastian Fundora, demanding that he stop running and sign the contract, as Boots himself also demands a showdown with the towering Inferno.
Question, champ.
Yo,
Who you want, man?
I want Fundora. Bring on that tall, what is it, tall tower, whatever.
Tall Inferno.
We're gonna chop him down easy.
Boots boldly crowns himself the biggest money fight in the division and warns everyone that all roads to greatness must go through him.
I feel like everybody gotta come to me regardless through this weight division. Like I said before, I'm the cash cow of this division. If anybody wanna fight, they're gonna make the most money fighting me than anybody else. So I feel like I'm the cash cow of this division, and I'm the best of this division.
While breaking down Fundora's style, Bozy refuses to be intimidated by the hype, brushing off the champion as nothing more than a towering pressure fighter.
I mean, I don't know. He just tall. He tall. Like I said, I don't watch him, so I can't really sit here and like explain. Like when the time comes, I'll watch him. But as of right now, from this little stuff that I be seeing, it's like he's just a tall pressure fighter. From the stuff that I be seeing.
Bozy then reveals the brutal blueprint needed to break the giant, mapping out a suffocating strategy designed to take away his air and tear him apart on the inside.
With taller guys, you got stay in their chest. You got to be in their chest. You got to dog them out. And don't let them get no room to breathe, basically.
Even Shawn Porter admits that Boots possesses a level of power and speed that will simply be too much for Fundora to handle. Drawing from his own wars in the ring, the former champion explains that video footage cannot prepare you for Jaron's explosive reality and firmly backs him to break the giant.
Call me crazy and saying all that. Number one, they have the game plan, but I still think that talent is so superior. Like he said, you know, it's a, and I know this from my own experience. It's a different speed on the outside than when you actually get in the ring and do it. You know, I was one of those guys that everybody felt like they could game plan for me, but they didn't understand how quick I actually was. They didn't understand how explosive I actually was able to get my way with just about everybody I was in the ring with, because on the outside looking in, it's just a little bit different, you know. So I still think he beats Fundora.
Boxing insider Shawn Zittel expects a much more violent conclusion to this highly anticipated showdown. He believes the challenger operates on an entirely different level of skill and openly predicts a devastating stoppage that will leave the giant on the canvas.
He's explosive, he's ferocious. It's a great fight. I think I give the edge to Ennis though, just because he's a little more talented and a little bit more dynamic, but
you go knockout or decision?
Knockout.
Knockout. Yeah.
Renowned trainer Robert Garcia acknowledges that Jaron has all the skills to dominate, but warns that visible flaws in his defense could make a showdown with the giant extremely dangerous. He points out that getting caught and hurt in previous fights proves this mega fight is a massive gamble for both men.
And Boots.
Look, Boots showed the heart, the skills, the power to be able to compete and dominate against any of the top 4-pounders. But he also showed that he gets clipped and he got hurt. So him against Fundora, great fight.
Looking closely at the matchup, Garcia ultimately sides with the towering champion. Because of his incredible height and the massive improvements he has made since capturing gold, Garcia believes hitting a target that big is a nightmare task and expects the giant to successfully defend his throne against the rising star.
But I picked Fundora. Fundora it's been improving and getting better. Since he lost his fight and then became champion, he's getting better and better and better every time he fights. He's 6'8", 9", whatever, 6'9".
6'6", but still tall.
Tall model.
He hits hard, yeah.
He's got good power, and you know, he's been knocked out, but how easy?
Mendoza.
Yes, but how easy are you gonna connect? How easy are you gonna? You know, it's not gonna be easy. Plus,
Erickson Lubin had some success too.
Plus, like I said,
but he still beat him. Yeah.
But this was before he became champion. Now that he's champion, he's getting better and better and better. So I picked Fundora.
Coach Breadman predicts an absolute war that will ignite instantly and likely explode into a devastating early knockout. He explains that traditional head jabs will be ineffective against such a giant, forcing the challenger to target the ribs and fight with unmatched ferocity.
George, I think that Boots and Fundora is an absolute Hagler-Hearns type of shootout. I think Boots is is mean as a rattlesnake, and he's gonna have to step to Fundora. I don't know if his jab, especially to the head, will be that effective against a guy that's 6'6". So you have to jab him to his body a lot and kind of step to him. And I think he's with that. That's the kind of fighter he is. I think that that will be an early round shootout. I think that will be the kind of fight that will end within 4 rounds.
The respected trainer envisions a savage collision between two fighters who possess the mindset of absolute animals inside the ring, while ultimately backing Jaron to emerge victorious. He promises that the undefeated star will have to swim through deep waters to earn it.
But it'll be a great fight because of both guys, man. Because Fundora looks like a schoolboy, but he's mean. And he's the guy that comes to get it with a big heart. So I think both of them are kind of like animals, and they will both be trying to end the fight very early. And I like Boots in the fight, but I definitely think it'll be a shootout. He will have to earn it.
Breaking down the massive physical disadvantages, Breadman emphasizes that the drastic height difference will trigger a brutal inside dogfight. Since the champion thrives on trading leather at close range, fans can expect a chaotic shootout reminiscent of boxing's greatest rivalries.
Boots is 5'10", and Fundora is 6'6". It's going to be hard to just hit him in the head with jabs all night. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he won't be able to, but he's going to have to jab a different part of his body. I think he's going to have to attack him, and Fundora obliges that. Fundora works on the inside. He's trying to hurt you too. So I just think it's just a brutal fight. A brutal Hagler-Hearns type of fight.
Meanwhile, Bozy makes it clear that he is hunting for every championship belt to cement his place among the all-time greats. He views this stage of his career as a historic mission to completely take over the division and ensure his name is remembered forever.
Trying to collect these belts. I'm here to be undisputed. You know, it's a legacy thing for me right now. And like I said before, I call this run a legacy tour. You know, I'm here to show the world, you know, I'm here, you know, I'm here to stamp my name in this division, stamp my name in the boxing game, and just stamp my name in history in general. And yeah, so if it was up to me, it'd be belts next, you know, and because like I said, I would be undisputed to go this division.
Bernie the boxer admits the challenger faces a terrifying obstacle in trying to overcome the champion's massive reach and lethal uppercut. While he leans slightly toward Jaron, he admits that the unpredictable clash of styles makes it almost impossible to pick a definitive winner.
I would rush to that in that fight too.
I'm a favorite him, but like I'm saying, you know, Fundora, man, that range, you know, that range, he got to get past that range, you know. And he has good timing, and he throws the uppercuts, and you know, and he's standing up, you know. So these are great fights. That's a great fight, you know. That's a great fight. I don't know how he does in that fight. I think he does well. I can't say who will win. You know, like I say, I'm not Nostradamus. I was just thinking that I'm not. I know people love predictions because it's like fun. You know, people just want to hear what other people got to say. But like I'm saying, I couldn't tell you who would win that.
The analyst emphasizes that this unique stylistic puzzle is exactly what makes the matchup a dream fight for boxing. He expects a fascinating chess match under the bright lights, where both elite talents will be forced to dig deep just to survive each other.
I was just thinking that I'm not. I know people love predictions because it's like fun. You know, people just want to hear what other people got to say. But like I'm saying, I couldn't tell you who would win that fight. I just know there are great fights to be had and made, and styles make fights. And I think they both tremendous talents, and I would love to see those guys go to work.
Tim Bradley passionately declares that boxing has officially entered a new era dominated by Jaron's electric talent. He believes the rising superstar is the only fighter capable of taking over the entire sport with his incredible entertainment value.
Those belts. This is Boots' era right now, man. This is Boots' era. If one guy could take the sport by storm, it's Boots Ennis. He could take the sport by storm. He can. He's entertaining people. He is so entertaining. Like, seriously.
The former champion warns that Sebastian Fundora possesses the exact physical attributes needed to give Jaron serious problems. He notes that the giant's enormous reach and relentless punch volume make him an incredibly difficult puzzle for anyone trying to take his crown.
A guy that I feel that could give Boots a run from his money. He could. And I only say that because of his attributes. Not because of his boxing skills. It's because of his attributes. That's why. This guy has, and it's Sebastian Fundora. You guys know who he is. He's a southpaw too, right? He has range, he has volume, he has punching power as well, okay? He knows how to keep his distance. He's difficult.
Bradley insists that getting past the champion's guard requires walking through a literal wall of fire just to land a clean shot. However, after studying the film, he believes the challenger has the precise defensive skills needed to completely frustrate the giant.
I know that, but you gotta go through a dang rain of fire to be able to get close to this guy if he don't want you to get close. Now, everybody's saying, well, Thurman was supposed to get whooped. I told y'all Thurman was gonna get whooped too. Y'all heard it here too. Y'all said he gonna get whooped. Okay? But I was studying the film the other day, and Boots has the style that I believe that can give him fits because of his elusiveness.
Bradley breaks down Jaron's blistering hand speed and deep tactical toolbox as the ultimate weapons for this matchup. He explains that the challenger's vicious body punching and rapid combinations can effectively neutralize the massive reach disadvantage.
He's not as long as this guy, but he's not, he got about 74. This other, Fundora has about 80-inch reach. But he has a quick first step. He throws combinations. He is a risk taker. He's a hell of a body puncher. He has a large toolbox, I think, that can give a guy like Fundora issues. Okay.
Bradley exposes the political games taking place behind the scenes, claiming the champion's camp is using sanctioning body rules to actively avoid a dangerous showdown. He highlights the frustrating reality that the division is deliberately freezing out the most avoided man in boxing.
Fundora wanting to fight because he don't have to fight his mandatory. I'm letting y'all know that right now. He got a year to fight his mandatory. An entire year with the WBC, right? And all he has to do is ask the WBC, hey, I want to pursue this bigger venture with Boots Ennis. But as you see, the manager, all right, they don't want it to do anything. They don't want anything to do with Boots. Nothing to do with Boots. And so people saying, well, Boots ain't fight nobody. Boots ain't fight. So now he wants to fight somebody, right? And nobody wants to fight him. And nobody wants to fight him.
Tim emphasizes that rival managers are terrified of Jaron's current momentum and want him to cool off before taking the risk. He challenges the champion to overrule his team, stop accepting easy paydays, and demand the real test that fans are desperate to see.
They see the danger in fighting him right now. He's hot right now. Let him cool down a little bit. Let him cool down a bit. Let's take this easy money over here and then try to set up something next year or so. But if he was really about that action, if he was really, Fundora was really about that action, he would tell his managers, nah, I want him. I want him.
He also points out the hypocrisy of Sebastian Fundora previously calling for a legacy-defining clash against Terence Crawford while ignoring the challenger standing right in front of him. He stresses that if the champion truly wants to prove himself against the very best, Jaron is exactly the high-risk test that boxing fans deserve to see.